In a quiet village nestled between rolling hills, there lived a wise scholar named Li Shen. From a young age, Li Shen had been a seeker of knowledge, spending his days learning from ancient texts and meditating under the great oak tree that stood at the heart of the village. His mind was sharp, and his spirit was calm, yet despite his intelligence and skill, life had not always been kind to him. As a child, Li Shen had been afflicted by a terrible illness that left him weak and bedridden for years. Many believed he would never walk again, let alone fulfill his dreams of becoming a great scholar. But there was something within Li Shen that was stronger than the illness, a quiet, unyielding belief that he could heal, a belief that no matter how difficult the path, his mind could guide him through the darkest times. Years passed, and against all odds, Li Shen grew stronger. His body, once frail, became steady and resilient. But more than the recovery of his health, it was the transformation of his mindset that defined his life. Li Shen believed deeply in the power of positive thinking and the idea that one's thoughts could shape one's reality. He had learned that while external circumstances could be harsh and unrelenting, the mind could serve as an inner fortress, providing peace and strength even in the face of adversity. Li Shen's philosophy was simple: every challenge was an opportunity in disguise, every failure a lesson. He approached life with a serene calmness, not because he was ignorant of hardship, but because he knew that the way he chose to perceive his world was within his control. And this belief had carried him far. One day, a terrible drought struck the village. Crops withered under the relentless sun, and water became scarce. Panic and despair spread among the villagers like wildfire. Many gave up hope, fearing that their beloved home would be lost to the unforgiving climate. But not Li Shen. He urged the villagers to remain calm, to see beyond the immediate suffering, and to focus on solutions rather than their fears. "Do not let despair blind you to what is possible," Li Shen would say as he gathered the villagers. "We cannot control the rain, but we can control how we respond to this drought. We must think clearly and act with purpose." Under his guidance, the villagers began to dig deep wells and constructed a system of irrigation that conserved the little water they had. They planted drought-resistant crops and shared resources, helping each other through the tough times. It wasn't easy, but Li Shen's unwavering positivity inspired the village to keep moving forward. Months later, the rains finally returned, and the village flourished once more. The crops grew taller and more plentiful than ever before, and the villagers had not only survived the drought but had become stronger because of it. They credited their success to Li Shen's wisdom, but he simply smiled and shook his head. "It was not my wisdom that saved us," Li Shen would say. "It was our mindset. When we chose to see hope instead of despair, possibilities instead of obstacles, we unlocked our true potential. The mind is a powerful tool. It can either be your greatest ally or your greatest enemy. The choice is always yours." From that day forward, Li Shen's teachings spread far beyond the village. People came from distant lands to learn from him, eager to understand how they, too, could cultivate a positive mindset and face life's challenges with grace. And so, the story of Li Shen, the scholar who believed in the power of the mind, became a timeless tale of how positivity can shape not just an individual's life, but an entire community.